Hi there, this is Hermie and Permium. If you like that, you're going to love the fact check with Miss Monica. Oh, guess what? This is some hot goss.
Okay, great.
Kristen was at the doctor today, and there's an anesthesiologist there. And the last time she met him, right before he gave her the local, he was behind her and she was face down. And he said, welcome, 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 as he...
Oh!
Yeah, so then this time... She was like, oh, I'll bring him a sweatshirt or a T-shirt or something.
Cute.
So she brought him something today. And he said, I need you to know that I was eliminated in the second round of taking Monica on a date.
Wait, what?
Do you remember when you guys put out like a...
For Monica and Jess season 2?
I guess.
That's the only time we put anything out, but we didn't even get that far.
Well, he submitted.
Oh my God.
I know. An anesthesiologist?
They're very wealthy.
They are. That's supposed to be the highest starting salary in 1993 when I was in high school and looked it up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I feel sorry.
You feel flattered and then you feel guilty that you feel flattered.
Well, I feel guilty that someone felt eliminated. We need to have her say, we need to have her clear things up.
She's got to fake an injury.
Bring a new item like a mug and say.
And people will be so concerned. Her shoulder hurts. Just that's nuts. She doesn't have any issue. I think when they hear anesthesia, people will be off to the races. I find that flattering. Do you think most people would be flattered to hear a doctor has the hots for them? We do that, right?
I'm attracted to that.
Yeah, right. I'm susceptible to that.
I feel flustered.
Okay, because there's this hot anesthesiologist.
Out on the is he married now? Because that was a while ago.
Married and divorced.
Oh.
Yeah.
Annulled?
Great. Annulled, yes. Fraud.
Oh.
And consummation.
That's bad.
On her end.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. We should put out as a prompt annulments.
Great idea.
Robbie, write it down.
Write it down.
Yeah, annulments.
Oh my gosh. Maybe he's a vulner boy.
He's certainly a vulner boy. You wouldn't listen to this if you were a boy.
Exactly.
And if you were not a vulner boy.
Unless you're
He's
a cookie
rich
boy.
boy. Cookie boy.
Speaking of.
Oh, let's talk.
We have big news. I mean, we've already discussed this before. We have new merch out.
Yes.
And it's fun.
It is. You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
So I was thanking, and I just want to continue to thank the armchairs who showed up in San Francisco. It really made the whole show. When I was leaving the theater, I took pictures with folks, and a woman had our new T-shirt on.
Which one?
The crow, the mouse, and the cherries.
Oh, as a
And I go, oh my God. I got so confused. I thought, are they already out? And she bought one. And I go, oh my God, you have one of the T-shirts. And she goes, I know, it's pirated. And I go, oh, that's okay. We're actually weirdly making that T-shirt now.
Yeah.
So I saw it as like, it was a really good idea because here this person went on their own and made it.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we have all of our limited sweatshirt designs on T-shirts. Available. We have our own shop popping. We have a pop-up. We have a pop-up merch shop that will be up until we have official merch with Wondery.
Wondery and Amazon.
And that's probably going to be at the end of March-ish. So until then, we have our pop-up merch that we made our own.
Yeah.
And so get on there. I'm really proud of a lot of the designs. I think they're really cute. So we have those tees.
Right.
And then we have...
So we have the robot. Welcome,
yes.
Matt. And then we have Ballsack Cowboy.
Yep. We have the cowboy on the mic.
On the microphone.
We have Duck, Duck, Goose.
Uh-huh.
And we have...
Crow, cherries, and mouse.
They're on tees now. And we have 2 new tees. We have a Cookie Boy tee.
Cookie Boy time.
And a reverse back tee.
Yeah. That's only for the pervious armchairs out there because... I think you are inviting some sexual attention if you're wearing a reverse back shirt.
You might want that.
I will be wearing one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool looking, and chic and sleek. And we have a sweatsuit, 2 sweatsuits, same design, but one is a hoodie, one is not. And
what's on the sweatsuit?
It says AE. It has a crow on top of it and a cherry in its mouth and some cherries falling down the sleeve.
Yeah, very cool. I'm going to wear that sweatsuit too.
I know, me too. I'm really excited for the sweatsuit. I'm gonna go crew neck. That's my aesthetic. I'm not going to go hoodie, but yeah, that's
you have too much hair for a hoodie. Is that what
maybe that's part of it. It gets caught up in there.
Yeah.
Although apparently hoodies are the most selling item.
I love a hoodie, but I don't have long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to be clear, we have brokered this deal with Amazon, begged them to let us sell our own merch for a month, which means our turnaround is really quick. So go on order. There's going to be a little bit of delay, but we have this window to sell for a month, basically. Yeah. So
and it's cute.
Yeah.
So get on that. That's a good fun update.
Yes.
And
everyone's happy but Carly.
Should we give one to my new maybe boyfriend who's married and annulled?
Yes, for sure.
And I wonder what do you think you give reverse back? Yeah. But Cookie Boy's so fun.
Yeah, he had the confidence to wear a Cookie Boy t-shirt.
Do you think it's
I wouldn't wear a Cookie Boy shirt.
Really?
No, it sounds to me like I'm advertising like
eating out,
power bottom, like a cake boy.
I would expect you to wear it.
Yeah.
I would have thought you would have worn it. Confident man will wear it.
What if hold on a second. This isn't fair.
I think it is.
What about a shirt that says Cake Boy? That's like, it feels like false advertising. Like I shouldn't wear a shirt that says Cake Boy.
What is a Cookie Boy?
Ask the computer what Cake Boy.
No, a Cookie Boy.
I don't know.
It's not.
What, Rob, am I insane?
I don't know what Cake Boy means, but Cookie Boy, yeah, I probably wouldn't wear a Cookie Boy shirt either.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, well, I thought everyone said we wanted that as a shirt.
Yes, because we have 70% of the people. Did you find out what Cake Boy means?
Cake Boy is someone light and fluffy, effeminate, not meaty. Yeah, that's what Urban Dictionary says.
Doesn't mean gay. That could mean baby girl.
Yeah.
Baby girls are
straight. It's just always used in reference to gay guys.
Okay.
It's saying metrosexual.
Okay.
Not gay.
A feminine male. Yeah.
A feminine male.
A feminine male isn't gay necessarily. Like Timothy Chalamet is not gay. He's dating Kylie Jenner.
He's feminine.
This Urban Dictionary says a soft, feminine, heterosexual male, and the quote is, Jerome ain't gay. He's a motherfucking cake boy.
Okay, so Jerome's not gay. He's a motherfucking cake boy.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
hold on a second. I don't want there to be any upsetness or hurt feelings about this.
Well, there's not. You invented Cookie Boy.
For you, yeah.
This says a cake boy is someone who's confused for being gay, but's really straight.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
I think we have had enough.
Do you think in general girls want to be described as masculine?
No.
Because that's a 1-to-1. Do boys want to be described as feminine? I think not.
Now I'm like, should we change up the color of the shirt?
Well, I think it's more the phrase Cookie Boy than the color.
No, but I'm saying if girls are going to buy it.
Yeah, I think just make it straight for girls.
Change it to like pink.
Listen, don't worry.
Just leave it. Just leave everything.
Listen.
Oh my God, I hate this new collection.
Oh no!
Don't buy it.
God.
Don't buy. I'm just kidding. It's fine. It's great. I'm excited to wear it. I'll wear it. Okay, anywho. I forgot what we were talking about.
Let's reset. Let's regroup.
Merch.
So we're having a very good time.
Merch.
Yeah, merch is on.
Did snot.
All because this is
I've been fighting the rain so hard.
No, Cookie Boy's not anything worth unraveling over.
I thought it was cute.
I think it's great.
Okay. There's a kind of masculine shirt on there too that I designed for you.
It's okay. The vast majority of the people who order our stuff is women. I don't mind at all that we have a shirt that's skewing towards women. I'd probably even wear Cookie Boy on this show.
Yeah.
On camera, yeah.
I think you should wear it on Kimmel. Yeah, do it. Be the man you are. You are a Cookie Boy.
Hold on a second, man. I'm a lot of things.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to be like, I can.
You are though. You're confident.
But that doesn't mean I have to declare myself a cake boy.
Don't make that the same thing.
I think they are very similar. A cookie boy and a cake boy.
We invented Cookie Boy. Cookie Boy we invented that. That's a boy who loves cookies.
No, it's a girl who loves cookies. It's you. That's what a cookie boy is.
I think Aaron, it started with Aaron or something. I forget how this started.
You're the original, you're the OC, original cookie boy. Okay, I'm a lake boy.
That is not a cool shirt.
Probably not.
I would be so attracted to a muscly, tall
anesthesiologist
wearing a cookie boy shirt. That boy is confident, and I like it.
Look, I wear pink and stuff with a lot of confidence. I'm trying to think what boy. Yeah. Anywho.
You wore that Gucci. That's
wild. Yeah.
Flamboyant.
It's flamboyant for sure. Yeah. Absolutely. It's totally flamboyant. And my pink is very feminine.
Yeah. And it's fun. You like that mixed messages.
But would I wear a shirt that says bottom? Don't dismiss me so quickly.
I'm not dismissing you. I'm just telling you that's not what cookie boy means.
I don't know that anyone knows what cookie boy means.
Including us.
Most importantly, us. And so I think a lot of people are going to be wondering what that person's declaring about themselves.
And you don't think that about reverse back, which is interesting because that reverse back could easily be
gay?
Anal, yeah.
I hope,
Jesus.
I think it's proximity to Cake Boy.
All right.
And Cake Boy is just a very known saying.
Okay.
I know you didn't know
it.
I didn't know it either.
Rob didn't know it either, but the internet knew it.
I think the millennials don't know it.
They don't know Cake Boy.
I guess Gen X will probably not be Gen X men will probably not be buying it. And boomers.
Unless, again, like if I were a bottom, I would totally wear a shirt that said bottom or power bottom because that's what I am. I can't wear a shirt that says queer on it.
No.
It would be wrong of me. I'm not queer and I can't claim that.
Correct.
And now we're on this continuum. I can't wear a shirt that says queer. I can't wear a shirt that says bottom. I shouldn't wear a shirt that says Cake Boy.
I think you could, now that we know the definition. It doesn't mean you're declaring that you're gay when you're not and being a hypocrite. And the other one, what was after queer? Bottom. You could, and that would be interesting for people.
Yeah.
Because maybe you are a bottom, even in your heterosexual sex.
Meaning Kristen pegs me.
Or you're on your back and she's on top.
I don't think that would constitute a bottom.
I mean, look, definitions.
Because the top is often on bottom and the bottom's on top.
The top is on
riding.
Bottoms usually receive penetration.
Right. Right. I know that. In the homosexual community.
Yeah, they can receive that penetration on top or bottom.
You're still...
So I'm saying I can't really be a bottom in Kristen and I's relationship. Whether I'm in time and space on top or bottom, it would have to involve some penetration.
He's technically on top, you're saying.
Yes.
Physically in
the
space.
top's on bottom.
But he is a bottom because he's getting penetrated.
Yeah. So we could do a shirt that explains all this because maybe a lot of people are confused.
No thanks.
Okay.
Okay. Now
we could call it top bottom, and it's a bottom on top.
Well, look, not to make this even more complicated, but the masculine shirt is cherry on top,
which kind of looks like a butt.
So that also could be seen as sexual.
Cherry on top sounds good sexually, though.
I'm just.
There's also
change it to cherry on bottom.
There's also a cowboy riding a penis on one of them.
Yeah, our shirts are disgusting.
Hell, that's straight as hell. A cowboy riding an enormous penis.
Anyone who wants to... Oh, I see. You're making a joke.
I'm making a joke.
Oh, wow.
I'm pointing out the hypocrisy.
I see.
Yeah. But I think people who are straight don't want to declare that they're gay. And I think gay people don't want to declare they're straight. And I don't think men who identify as men want to declare they're women.
I don't think anyone needs to declare anything. It's a cutesy shirt with a little mouse on it.
Yes. It is. It's an adorable shirt. I really like it.
I think the deeper problem is we've decided that Cookie Boy means something that it doesn't.
Again, I blame Cake Boy.
Right. I mean, I don't know what to say. A cookie boy has nothing to do with sexual appetite.
Well, let me ask you this.
It has to do with loving cookies.
Right. So what if I made a shirt that said Tim Boy?
Tim Boy.
What do you think of? Be honest.
A man named Tim?
Oh, okay.
What does it mean?
I would think Tomboy.
Oh.
I think, it's some other now version of Tomboy, but now we're saying Tim Boy.
Oh, no, I'm not
You're
thinking
not going
that.
there.
That's a Gen X.
Okay.
Gen X is really upset about words. I think millennials aren't thinking like this. But Gen Z and COVID Gen, they're definitely not thinking about it.
Do they have their own acronym now?
I think they do.
Gen C?
I heard that once, but I think it's called maybe Gen Alpha or something.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Also, my beef with Gens now, I may have already aired this.
Okay.
It used to be like Gen X covers from 1968 to 1983 or something. It's like this 20-year window virtually. Mm-hmm. And there's been 7 gens since Gen X. It's like all you entitled millennials wanted your own generation every 4 years. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's this increased uniqueness where they need their own gen every year they were born.
I know, but I actually think theirs makes more sense because millennials have we have.
That's a good argument.
My brother's in my gen, that we are not in the same, we shouldn't be in the same gen.
You don't think so?
No, he grew up with internet and phones and stuff.
Yeah.
I got one in college or late high school. You know, it's
so
just
maybe
different.
maybe there's legitimate reason for
breaking it up more.
Yeah, because every 2 years the world's completely different.
I think so.
All right. Well, I'm learning a lot in this episode.
Well, I guess I sort of have an update here, sort of.
Okay. This is the Matchmaker?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I dropped an album that the Matchmaker entered my life again.
With an option that was
intriguing to me.
Yeah.
And we texted a little bit to make a time, make a date.
Yeah.
And
you and the candidate.
Yes.
Not the matchmaker.
Correct. And so, but it was very just like logistics.
Sure.
There was like one cute exchange, and then it was on to logistics.
Right. Well, you guys sound both type A. He's got the funds to get a matchmaker.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So this was Saturday, and he said, I have a really busy week. What about next weekend? And I said, yeah, that should work. And he said, you're in blank, right? Los Feliz. And what if I started getting very protective?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, and you're on the west side. And then he never responded. Again.
He said he was on the west side?
I asked the question, and you're on the west side, ? And that was Saturday.
Okay.
He didn't respond.
Oh my gosh.
And so I was
Do you think he's been killed?
Well, no, I was like, what happened? But okay, whatever, who cares?
Right.
And then on Friday, he texted.
6 days later.
6
Well, I
days
guess
later.
that's 7 days, yeah.
Yeah. And he said, hey, sorry this got away from me. Are you still good for this weekend? And I was like, no.
Yeah, good.
Right?
Good for you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Then I felt like, oh, am I just being like doing a normal, like this is an out. Finding a way out, I guess.
Well, 2 things could be happening.
Yeah.
Some of it could be that. What I like about no is I'm not going to be playing along with this role as you as the boss, and you can call me in 6 days when you remembered. So I won't participate in that.
Yeah.
Go see me for 6 days, checking in, going, we still good.
Exactly. It's not for me.
No. I would, let's just say if a woman did that to me.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd respond to the follow-up in 7 days.
That's interesting.
But I do like that you said no.
I said, and at first I was like going to be pretty harsh.
Yeah.
And then I backed off and I just said, what did I say exactly? Let's see what I said.
You left room for him to apologize.
Kind of. I wanted to see how he would respond.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, you're on the west side? He said, hey, sorry, lost track of this. Yeah, I'm on the west side a week later.
Yeah.
Are you still good with tomorrow? I said, hey, no problem. I made plans this weekend, but happy to try to schedule something again. And then he said, oh, okay, bummer. Well, we can try another time. That was it.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, for sure. I said, next week nights are pretty open for me other than this. And I didn't hear anything back. So it was interesting because
So first of all, that was much nicer than I was expecting. And even nicer than I think he deserves.
Yeah.
I might have been really direct. No, you can't ghost me for 6 days and then ask, are we still on tomorrow? That's not for me. And then allow him to mount a real apology because he owes you an apology, not, hey, I lost track of this.
Right. I agree. And that was my instinct. But then I thought, well, maybe whatever. Like, I don't know him.
Maybe he was in surgery for 6 days straight.
I mean, I was just like, maybe I should give it another, like offer up some other option. But
I'm impressed.
Thank you. Well, for me, I kind of thought, oh, this person is used to that being fine.
Sure. Yeah, that's one. That could also be it. But that would be like the least generous version, right?
Well, I think it's kind of generous. It's like for him, women are happy to just go out with him when he's ready to go out with him. She said he's really hot and tall. So like, I don't know.
All the more reason you got to say absolutely
well, I agree.
Not.
Good for you if this has worked out for you in the past, but that is not.
But I would just want it to be a little more clear than, it's not that you just made plans.
I know.
It's a no because you can't.
You can't do that.
You can't go 7 days and then check in to see if we're still good for tomorrow.
I know.
That's not how I operate.
Yeah, but then I knew
and not even hurt feelings needy. Just like that's a.
I just didn't want to get into that, right? Then it's like, oh, sorry, or whatever he's going to. I don't want to really have that interaction with someone I don't really know. Although that was my instinct, and I did ask for advice, and I guess I got bad advice.
Well, I don't think there's good or bad. This is a version.
I don't know, but he didn't respond again, so like I'm not seeing him, obviously. And that's 2 strikes. That's 2 strikes.
Yeah, with the matchmaker.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard for me to not. I have to really fight being judgmental of someone that would be using a matchmaker.
Well, I am.
No, the man.
Well.
Because, why do I want to be judged? I want to say you can't farm out that activity. Like, you can't just pay your way into that. It feels like a call girl service a little bit.
You don't think that about the apps, but I guess you're the one scrolling.
Yeah, you guys are just both mutually looking around and hoping to find somebody, I guess. But there's something about farming that out to somebody.
Yeah.
It feels a little entitled. Like, I'm a busy person, and I'm just going to have them go find. I like this, this, and this. I'm acknowledging that I'm trying to fight through that.
Yeah, because I'm
sure there's a lot of versions that are not that.
I don't think it's that dissimilar from telling all your friends, like, hey, I am single and I want you to keep your eye out for me. This is what I like.
Yes, you know what it feels like if you were at the Four Seasons and you called the concierge and said, I need a date tonight.
Yeah.
Like calling the concierge to get you a date is a little bit when I want to be judgmental of it is what it feels like.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand.
And they don't deserve you, anyone that would call a concierge to get you. Okay? Can I just say that?
Yeah.
But again, I can imagine Bill Gates, who I worship, going, I need help. I always get help from experts when I don't know what I'm doing. So why wouldn't I go see an expert to help me find love?
Yeah.
When I paint it that way and I make it a real person, then I'm sympathetic to it and I'm supportive of it.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
But I agree with you. I don't think in all these cases, it's not necessarily, I don't know how. I do think a lot of it is like, make this easier for me, but it is hard to date So I do think, make this easier for me is a real thing to want and pursue.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, my ego also when he said I'm busy, I was like, bitch, I'm busy too.
Everyone's busy. Everybody's
you're not the only. And I do think, I don't know what he knows about me.
Right.
If he knows my last name, I don't know I don't know. It's kind of what you've talked about before like the really, really, really gross part of being so insecure, but also like knowing your worth or like having like a strong ego too.
Yeah, zero self-esteem and megalomaniacal thinking. That's me.
I know, but I don't think I'm megalomaniacal about it.
You're not as extreme on either ends of the spectrum.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
But I do think there are moments, and I guess it depends on who I'm interacting with. But in this case, when he says like I'm so busy with no other question, it's not like I'm so busy. What do you do? What do you? It's just like this is my life. I'm busy.
If you can work your way into my life, we've got a deal.
Exactly.
That's what's being triggered for me.
Yes, and then what happens for me, which is equally gross, is you have to work your way into my life. This is not going to work because I'm you.
Yes, I think I could create the statement that would perfectly sum you up.
Okay. I'm scared.
Indulge me.
Okay.
I'm very unattractive and I'm a hell of a catch.
Yeah, but...
This is your story about yourself. I think you think you're unattractive and I think you think you're a hell of a catch, which is the thing we're talking about.
No, I don't think, no.
Okay.
I don't think it's, I don't think I'm unattractive.
Okay, great. That's better than I was expecting you to say. What? You think you're ugly? Is that what you said?
Okay, yes, but I think I'm ugly, but that there is something overall. Overall.
All right, so now I don't even feel bad. Yours was worse. I'm ugly, but I'm a fucking catch.
Yeah, I guess. Although when you say it out loud, it's like, no, if I'm ugly, I can't be a catch. By the way, that's kind of what
mine is. That's what mine's been since I was like 15. Like, yeah, I'm not much to look at, but I'm a fucking catch.
I hate myself. I need to read an upcoming guest book. But I really don't. I don't hate myself.
No.
I mean, I don't.
Right.
I do.
You're a catch. And you know it.
I do know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could get the first end of that thing addressed,
I don't know if it would help me to know that because I think it would. Really?
Yes, because you're also right in your honesty that you're also carrying a lot of baggage of insecurity.
Yeah, I am.
And you're looking for reasons to save yourself the embarrassment of not being chosen.
Yes, I am.
So that's really happening.
Yeah.
And it's strong. Mm-hmm. And I think if you felt hot,
yeah,
and you know you've got a great career, you know you're super smart, you know you're personable, you know you're good in a crowd, like you know all the other things. You're not insecure about any of those things.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you just added that I'm hot, I don't think your mind would let you go to a place that you're not going to get picked. Mm. Even if something didn't work out, you would go like someone with great self-esteem.
Right.
There wasn't a match.
Yeah, that's
It's not that I wasn't picked or I wasn't good enough. It's like the audition where it's like, yeah, you were a better actor than so-and-so, but they're fucking Chinese and I need a Chinese guy.
Yeah, I guess so. But I wonder if I just had like 100% self-esteem, no insecurities. I felt so good.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would ever find I already am never finding someone, so I guess what would be the difference? But
yeah, you're in a zero risk.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
But I think I would
and
just
I don't say that to be mean. I say that to be, that's a really good part of your counter-narrative CBT training, which is I'm not risking anything. But I think if you had those other components, I think you would, because there's also this kind of self-fulfilling prophecy, which is like, you're not actively going out there and spotting someone and making it fucking happen.
Yeah, I'm not.
So you're in the incoming call business. And guess what? You don't love the incoming calls. And then also you didn't select them. And there's but if you had those other things, it wouldn't be about like who's going to knock on your door one day. You're like, every time you saw someone that interested you at all, you'd be like, oh, I'm going to go make that fucking happen right now. What's up? What are you doing? Do you like coffee? Do you like bagels? Here's the things I like. And I cook. You would hit them. And if they didn't respond, you wouldn't give a fuck because you're like, I'm hot and I got a great career and I'm everything.
Yeah. I don't do that. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what that's like. Yeah. I don't.
And I think most people don't.
Yeah. And I think a lot of
people are afraid to go pursue someone they want.
It's scary.
I think my success in life has solely been as I wasn't afraid, or I overcame my fear to go say hi to everyone at the bar that I liked.
Yeah.
I just got in there. And these other guys that they probably would have rather been with just never came up and said hi to them. And they were stuck with me. But I'll take it.
It worked out.
Yeah.
But okay, I have a bad question.
Okay.
Do you think... My stomach growled.
Oh.
Also, this is kind of a ding, 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 because this is for Alison. Conversations, dating. Talking.
Yeah.
So this is very relevant, actually.
It is, accidentally.
You do recognize, right, that like, or am I wrong? I mean... do you ever get to the face,
You ever get to the face,
not everyone's physically beautiful. Or am I wrong about that?
I think you're a bit wrong about that. Look, I'm not one that would deny there are things happening on a primitive level, which is like symmetry. We know these things are real.
Yes.
We know fertility is somehow deduced by looking at, like, things are happening that I will not be a denier of. In fact, I find it annoying when people pretend that some people aren't going to, 98% of people are going to find Brad Pitt attractive.
Exactly.
We can acknowledge that that's the truth.
Physically, just by looking, no personality.
Right. But
Kristen, like, I think 100% of people will see her face.
Yes. But I can think of, and I'm not going to name them out loud because I don't want it to run the risk of sounding mean.
Yeah.
But I know many women who decided they were hot as fuck and sexy, and they are.
Right.
And they have made it in show business, some of them.
Right. And you don't think...
And you can do that.
But you don't think on face... I mean, you can do... I mean, I think confident... But that doesn't do anything to their... Or you think it like morphs their face?
It 100% morphs their face.
Yeah.
Because they're carrying themselves like they're hot shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck.
They must
They know they're hot shit.
Yeah.
You then go, what am I missing?
Yeah.
And you go like, oh yeah, her fucking hair is awesome. Yeah. And then what a smile.
Right.
Yeah, look at her eyes are this. And you go like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. But if they walk in like this, like, you're like, oh God, they're fucking... They've been told they're a mess their whole life. It does.
No, it does.
It's powerful.
You're right. But even
and I just know because I'm speaking. I am the beneficiary of that. That has been my angle.
Yeah.
For a long, long time, and it hasn't worked all the time.
Yeah.
And a lot of girls are like, no, buddy, you're not fucking. You're presenting yourself as some 10. You're not. That certainly has happened.
No.
Yes. No. It's happened a bunch of times.
Well,
but it's also worked a bunch.
I think you potentially like personality more than your average
I think you're
Joe.
right. And I think it weirdly is a sign of my confidence, which is I don't need a trophy woman. I don't need to be seen with a woman that's hot.
Yeah.
But I need to be with the coolest woman in the room.
Right.
For sure. So sure, there will be men who don't prioritize that. And what a blessing. You've weeded them out.
Yeah, but I'm like, there's no one left.
No, there are a lot of dudes.
I kind of think there's no one left. It's like the guys who respect a woman's personality and like is attracted to that and like that. They're gone. Like they're taken. Like those people are, for women, that is the most attractive thing.
I think that is overly pessimistic.
Okay. Well,
there's numerous reasons why great people find themselves single all the time.
Annulment.
Annulment's one of them. But their partner didn't grow with them.
Right. You know. That's true. Whoa. Okay.
We're lost.
We are lost indeed. Okay.
But my thing about you shaving your sides has always been about that.
I know, but it's not me.
You don't know what me, like, you can't say because you've filled in what that means from something else you've seen.
No. And then this is the other swing that I'm talking. I know me.
Yeah.
I am not unclear about me. Like, I know who I am and I like that person. So I am not going to be like, I guess maybe I'll change up this whole me in order to be
broadcast.
To broadcast or be more like overtly attractive to people. I'm like,
see,
no,
I
thanks.
think you are assessing that whole suggestion on aesthetic.
Yeah.
And my story about you is actually you had been a chameleon your whole life. Mm-hmm. And in this show, we have friends who go, oh my God, I didn't know that side of Monica. Uh-huh. You have become more and more yourself.
Yeah, that's true. And just with age, probably.
And you are unique on a level that shaved sides makes sense. You're thinking of it in this like really ironclad aesthetic and punk rock, but you're missing the point that I'm making, which is like,
the point
actually,
you're making.
I'm one of the most unique people here. I'm one of the most original people here, and I'm different.
I know that.
And this thing is a visual cue that I am.
I know what you're saying, but you might not be hearing what I'm saying, which is I get that.
That's not who you are.
I am not someone who, and I like this about me. I am not someone who is like, look at me. I'm so unique. I'm so special. For me, I'm like, you get to know me and you have that, you make your opinion. Yeah. And hopefully you come to that conclusion.
Yeah.
But I am not here to like throw that in your face. And I like that about me. I don't love when people need to do that.
Yeah, you're like, I want people to find out I have a great body. Literally.
Well,
that is. And I want people to find out I am like this very unique person.
Yeah.
I hope everyone is like, willing to be presented with one thing and then have to climb through some layers to find out all this great stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm ugly. Like, if you have to get over the hump of my face.
Oh, my God.
Then.
I was warned about this, but
Okay, let's do it. We have
we got to wrap up.
Yeah, we really do.
Suzanne's almost here.
Oh, my God.
Okay, great. We are resuming. We had to break to interview, and I have since been out in the rain. Is it obvious?
I see some spittle.
I feel something on my forehead.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I put my hair up.
I would hate for... well, if we were completely... Oh, geez. That's a real... Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Well, the listener won't give a fuck.
Okay, so some facts for Alison.
Okay, great.
I loved this episode. I thought was really interesting. Just the most basic topic possible. We really do take for granted. I've thought about it a few times in conversation.
Yeah, the thing that stuck with me that I really liked is this like fallacy of naturalness, that everyone thinks that everything should happen organically, or that means it's not a good fit.
Yes, exactly. And even just like boomerang questions I've noticed from people. Even me, I think about ending on a question. I've just been more aware, which has been interesting.
Oh, I'm such a boomerang questioner. It's so embarrassing.
Group hierarchies in conversation. That's really fascinating to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. Okay, I'm going to play a tiny bit of Diet Pepsi, a song by Addison Rae that comes up in the episode. Hey,
she's my kind of gal. It makes me rethink Diet Coke.
Yeah, you might need to...
I have to weigh her against my affinity for Bill Gates and Diet Coke.
Oh, God, that's a lot to balance.
Yeah. You know what I like about that? That she likes that her boyfriend's got a Costco chain on.
Oh.
That says a lot.
This is like Cookie Boy.
This is like, I respect her. She's not like trying to have some dude in Gucci. She's like, her man looks good in this Costco chain. She's like a real chick. I'm going to have a Diet Pepsi. Do you like those things?
Costco chain?
Yeah. I think that's a cool detail of it.
Yeah. I mean.
Okay, go ahead.
No, it's great. But it's exactly what I said about Cookie Boy.
How so? Tell me. Explain the connective tissue.
Confidence.
Cookie Boy.
Yeah. That.
It's exactly the same.
It's the same. Okay. How many people are mirror twins? About 25% of identical twins are mirror twins.
That's not good enough.
You wanted 90.
I got to stop saying it. I thought the majority of twins did this.
I know, but you can still ask because maybe you'll find one of the 25%.
Yeah. 1 in every 4 people I ask will say yes.
Exactly. Okay, so we talked about coordination games, game theory for a little bit, which was interesting. And there's some classic ones, Prisoner's Dilemma, which we spoke about. The Battle of the Sexes. Okay, I'm going to read about that for a second.
Okay.
The game involves 2 players, boy and girl, deciding either going to a football game or going to an opera for their date, which respectively represent boys' and girls' preferred activity, i.e. boy prefers football game and girl prefers opera. This example is a 2-person non-cooperative, non-zero sum, that's called a TNNC, game with opposite payoffs or conflicting preferences.
I don't know why it's zero sum because whoever wins is going to win everything and the other person's going to get nothing of what they wanted. That feels like the definition of zero sum. Okay, we'll keep going.
Because there are 2 Nash equilibria, this case is a pure coordination problem with no possibility of refinement or selection. Thus, the 2 players will try to maximize their own payoff or to sacrifice for the other, and yet non-zero sum for you if you lose, I guess.
Zero sum is chess. You can't kind of win. You can't win halfway.
Right.
You either win or you lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Poker, you could come with $200 and leave with $300.
Right.
Other people could also have $400. Someone could be down. You know, there's varying degrees of success.
Yeah.
But this feels like it's all or nothing.
Oh,
it would be zero
does
sum.
feel zero sum, you're saying.
Yes.
I see.
You're either going to get to go see your thing you wanted or you're not. You're going to be stuck at the opera.
Right. Okay. Thus, the 2 players will try to maximize their own payoff or to sacrifice for the other, and yet the strategy without coordination will lead to 2 outcomes with even worse payoffs for both if they have disagreement on what to do on their date.
Okay, which is they'll have to go to a prison cell or something as the third option if they don't agree. It's got to be something worse than the football game for her and the opera for him.
That's all it says.
Okay, that's pretty good. I like it.
Jesus. It has a chart, but really, I don't get it.
But really quick, yes, if there's a third option that they are penalized with for not agreeing, then yes, it's not zero sum.
Sure, maybe all of them have that element.
Yeah.
Now there's a matching pennies game.
Ooh.
This game is a 2-person zero-sum game. In order to play this game, both players will each need to be given a fair 2-sided penny. To start the game, both players will each choose to either flip their penny to heads or tails. This action is to be done in secrecy, and there should be no attempt at investigating the choice of the other player.
Let's keep it honest.
After both players have confirmed their decisions, they will simultaneously reveal their choices. This concludes the actions taken by the players to determine the outcome. The win condition for this game is different for both players. For simplicity and explanation, let's denote the players as player 1 and player 2. In order for player 1 to win, the faces of the pennies must match.
Okay.
This means they must both be heads or tails.
Heads.
In order for player 2 to win, the faces of the pennies must be different.
Oh, no.
The payoff/prize of this game is receiving the loser's penny in addition to your own.
Okay.
2 pennies.
Okay. Kind of outdated.
Well, you'd keep playing and playing. Looking at this matrix, we can conclude a few basic observations. 1, for all scenarios, there will be a winner and a loser.
Yeah.
2, this is a zero-sum game where the payout to the winner is equal to the loss of the loser.
Like it.
3, there is no pure strategy Nash equilibrium. We don't know what that is.
Right.
Okay.
That would be a third. That has to be a third option that's less bad than the worse outcome and not as good as the ideal outcome.
Non-cooperative games are generally analyzed through the non-cooperative game theory framework, which attempts to predict players' individual strategies and payoffs, and in order to find the Nash equilibria. I love this.
The wordage.
This is so fancy and hard. Oh, I'm gonna become an expert in game theory.
Oh, I hope you do.
I'm not smart enough for that, but I want to be. So maybe I will. Okay, that's that. Kant's dinner party rules, conversation structure.
We need to know these if we're going to host a Kant dinner party.
I know, and I want to. Conversation structure. Dinner conversation should have 3 stages: narration, argumentation, jesting. Lighthearted plays of wit. Code of secrecy. Dinner party conversation should not be discussed with anyone outside of the dinner party.
Ooh.
Purpose. The goal of
that one's going to be hard for me. If I hear something great at the dinner party, I will keep the anonymity of the speaker, but I might want to get the message out.
Yeah.
I'm going to violate that one.
Okay.
I just want you to know up front.
Not invited.
Yeah.
Okay. Purpose. The goal of Kant's dinner parties was to encourage civility and listening to others. Kant believed that participants would hear each other and feel heard. Other dinner party etiquette tips: RSVP, arrive on time, be respectful of the host practices, beliefs, and environment. That's bad for you. You won't eat the gluten bread.
Okay.
Be a good conversationalist.
And I'm going to smoke cigarettes.
Be a good conversationalist to bring a gift or something for the party to enjoy.
Oh, okay.
Parties should be limited to 9 people and no fewer than 3 to avoid side conversations.
Yeah, side conversations. I was just with my whole family, and there was some side conversing.
There was, and it was driving you a little
it's
nuts.
a little.
All right, that's it.
That was everything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Wonderful.
Love you.
Love you.